So today I want to go over how I mismanaged a trade and overreacted to level 2 data. As you can see, we had moved out of the London kill zone. Pre-market, we had displaced down pretty significantly. I wanted to see a retracement into this zone right here, which was the inflection point right before the New York Open of yesterday. Technically, my previous day low point of interest would be right here. I have both marked because we just immediately shot up at the New York Open. So this was more so my point of interest than this previous day low. So what I wanted to see was price retrace into that area and then displace down, which we almost got right here. But again, overreacted, and I'll show you how. We had our leg up right at the open. I thought everything was going according to plan. Started to get a reaction down, and when we did, I saw major sellers on the level 2 data, as you can see right here in the middle of this displacement. 600 sell orders hitting the bid with a negative 600 delta. Right after that, it is repeated once again down here in this leg. At this point, I was convinced that the move was already taking place, and I immediately jumped into a short position, stop set at the New York AM high. Unfortunately, right after that, pretty much at my entry point, we reversed, and I started seeing absorption, which is fairly normal. I was actually looking to possibly stack back in if we could defend this area, but larger orders hit once again, and my immediate thought was that this move was getting absorbed and we were forming a leg up. Buyer stepping in, 500 with positive 500 delta, but then we had 400 hit orders, again heavy 280 delta. So I was convinced that price was reversing to then hit my point of interest. I immediately closed my position for a loss and got back in for a long. As you can see, it immediately turned on me and stopped me out. In hindsight, we could see sellers step in, buyers come in to defend this area and fail and move down lower. What I failed to do was see the move and wait to see what happens. Looking back, I can now see these buyers came in to step in at this area and immediately were absorbed, meaning that these players right here most likely were absorbing these buy orders, driving price lower. And as you can see, that is what continued. And it was my overreaction that kept me out of this move. I was correct to get on board with these sells. In hindsight, I should have stacked in a light position. Once I saw buyers step back in, fail to move past these larger order areas, and price start to come back down, that's when I should have started to add to my position. Unfortunately, once I saw that sellers were keeping control and pushing price lower and lower and lower, I traded the break right here and got in on the retest. Once again, I did not wait to see the reaction and immediately got stopped out, and price continued lower. This is a perfect example of overreacting to level 2 data as it's happening in real time and not waiting to see what happens 1, 2, 3 minutes afterwards. Yes, this is very good information to see in real time, but I'm still training myself to see the data, analyze it, calm down, and not emotionally respond to it. So this is another great learning opportunity. It's all right there. And yeah, moving forward, it's going to be a thing that I'm going to concentrate on, not overreacting to level 2 data. So that's a perfect example on how you can be completely right and mess it up. So don't chop yourself up. See you on the next one.